Let's talk about President Biden's broken southern border. Town Hall reporting this week that this is the Wild West again. The border crisis is putting northern Los Angeles County residents in danger. More real-life evidence of how Biden's border policies are impacting American citizens hundreds, sometimes thousands of miles from the southern border. And joining us now to talk more about this is former Customs and Border Protection Commissioner Mark Morgan. Mark, great to have you back with us.
Thanks for having me, John.
All right, we should also mention that Mark is with the Heritage Foundation right now. But Mark, this Town Hall article goes on to say that people are being followed when they leave their houses by cartel members. They're being shown pictures of bullet-ridden trucks with the person still inside, the dead person still inside. They're also encountering aggressive drivers on the roads believed to be linked to the cartels. And people are having their water and electricity stolen because the cartels apparently are setting up marijuana grow operations in northern Los Angeles County. So, I mean, this is a very specific example. You know, Los Angeles is not directly on the southern border, but, you know, we hear about this in northern Los Angeles County. We hear about stuff all over the country of how these border policies are impacting Americans all over the country.
Yeah, John, let's not forget these illegal marijuana manufacturing plants that they have. Who are they finding to work there? Illegal aliens. The article goes that several individuals that were arrested during the sting operation had just illegally entered the country a week before. John, look, I sincerely appreciate you bringing attention to this specific article, this issue. It really aligns with something we've been saying for a long time, that what happens at our southwest border does not stay at the southwest border. And this is something that this administration is intentionally trying to hide from the American people. Look, when you open your borders up to one crisis, illegal immigration, you're opening your borders up to increase human trafficking, increase criminal aliens and gang members and drugs pouring in this country. And those threats do not stay at the southwest border. This is just one illustrative example of how they make their way into every town, city, and state and impact this entire nation.
You know, it's interesting, too, about marijuana, which I believe is legal in California, both for medical and recreational usage. And that just goes to show you on how the economics of this work now. Even though that it is legal in California, it's still very profitable for these cartels to move into mainland U.S. states like California and still set up shop.
Yeah, John, and I bet you they're not paying the illegal aliens a prevailing wage with respect to the illegal marijuana manufacturing
nor are they paying
operations.
the state taxes either associated with the marijuana sales either. Sure.
That's right.
Yeah. So, I mean, but Mark, how long can this continue? Because there does seem to be some voices in the Democratic Party who are begging the Biden administration to get serious about this. They know it's hurting their political chances in 2022. We saw what happened in 2020. Along the Rio Grande Valley. So, I mean, how long can this really go on like this, completely, you know, really unaddressed by the Biden administration? I know we saw Alejandro Mayorkas down there on the border, but that's window dressing.
It was window dressing. Look, you know, John, that's a good question. I think at the national level, the Democratic Party still sees a perceived political benefit from its open border policies, whether that's through increase in House seats, you know, with respect to the census, or they perceive every illegal alien they give a pathway to citizenship is going to equate to a Democratic vote. But look, I'm hoping, look, another thing that's been said, and we've talked about it, hey, you know, 2022 matters. But what I'm saying is we can't wait till 2022. This administration, what they've destroyed in 6 months is unprecedented. And that's why we need more states and more governors like Abbott and A.G. Paxton to step up and do what the federal government refuses to do, whether it's building the wall or coming with meaningful solutions that's going to address the illegal immigration flow and secure our borders. Look, we've got other states, South Dakota, North Dakota, Florida, are sending resources to help the state of Texas. That's what we need more of, John.
Yeah, it really is kind of unbelievable that, you know, even guys like Mike DeWine, the governor of Ohio, who is not, you know, known for being a super arch conservative when it comes to border policy, he's sending resources down there as well. So that just goes to show you this isn't necessarily a partisan thing. Mike DeWine is a Republican, but, you know, not a, you know, border hawk when it comes to border policies. But he's concerned about it as well. This is having a real life impact as far away as Ohio.
Yeah, John, I think that's it. I think you just summarized it very well. People are finally starting to realize, because of the unprecedented crisis, something we haven't seen in over 2 decades, is that, again, it doesn't stay at the border. That states it doesn't matter what state, city, or neighborhood, they are seeing a true impact. I'll give you another example. If you have a meth overdose in Ohio, North Dakota, South Dakota, I guarantee you that meth came from the southwest border. They killed 60, 70,000 Americans, last year. That's a very real issue that impacts every neighborhood in this country, and it's directly impacted by our lack of border security along our Mexico-U.S. border.
Yeah, people are dying because of these border policies, drug overdoses, other stuff, violent crime. Mark Morgan, great to see you. Thanks so much.
Thanks, John.